And it just came to mind before I want to fit it in before I forget, is as an example of how the Taiwanese mindset in its defense needs to be changed, is the Taiwan Marine Corps. Not surprisingly, I'm going to speak about it, but you have the Taiwan Marines. They do remind you of the U.S. Marines in about 1979. So what has been required, and that's kind of how they fight. Not quite, but they have not advanced as they should have. But they're still psychologically and in terms of capability and the ethos, they're just like the American Marines. Very, very good troops, but they haven't had the occasion, the chance to learn, to develop the most modern capabilities. So what you would do is to take the Taiwan Marine Corps and say, okay, forget the 1979 version. We're going to turn you into a highly mobile emergency counterattack force that you can deploy from one end of Taiwan to the other. And we're going to make you the guys who specialize in urban combat, because a fight in Taiwan will involve a lot of that. The Taiwan Marines already are good at it. And we're going to make you into the guys who use anti-ship cruise missiles. These are mobile. You can move them around. Very hard to find, but use the Marines as sort of this, for that purpose as well. You're going to be a mobile anti-aircraft unit as well. You may even get into mine warfare. The way smart mines work, the Marines are good at littoral combat in the coastal areas. We're going to use you for that purpose, in addition to your amphibious reconnaissance duties as well. But the point is, you're using, instead of a very kind of heavy fixed force, you're using it to a very mobile one that you can't find if you're an enemy. You can't target it, but they're hitting you from 100 miles away. They're cracking your ships in half. Their artillery, using smart munitions, are hitting exactly what they're aiming at. And the Chinese Air Force comes ashore, it comes overhead, and they can't, they're getting hit, and they can't see where this is coming from. But that's an idea of how you would change your mindset, your concept of employment. And there's plenty of Taiwanese officers who understand this. But it's really at that top level, I'm afraid, in their military where they just haven't been able to figure it out. And one of the other things that has happened that's hurt the Taiwan military is that a lot of the good officers, younger ones who would be excellent generals, left over the last 6-7 years because they saw their pensions were going to disappear. The terms of service were just too bad, and they had no future. That was a catastrophe. A lot of them have stayed, and their quality is still very good, but it's a problem. That's, I'm trying to give some specific details of the problems they face, and also how you fix it. When I first started doing things with Taiwan years ago, there was about 16,000 Taiwan Marines. Now there's about 7,000 or 8,000. Now, if you're an attacking force, what would you rather face, Marines or reservists who shoot 4 rounds a year and can't read a map? You can see where there's opportunities, but the Taiwanese have to take advantage of them quickly, and we need to help them.